Hey everybody, John Henderson Pierre. Tired, exhausted, long day, a long Saturday. But I said I will press on and give it the old college try. Today, another beer ramble, and we're looking at Two Hats lime flavored lager, a crisp light beer, a hint of natural lime flavored light beer with da 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 da. A hint of natural lime flavored light beer. As with some of our other videos, it seems to be that this is sort of the theme that many beer companies are doing, trying to compete with the Reds, Apple Ale, and all that other majig. More on that later. Anyway, gets a 3 out of 5 score, 3.03 score on Beer Advocate. Graver does not give it a highly favorable score. It is in the light lager category. I had one the other day, and I said to myself, I'll pick this up at Walmart, and I said to myself, I said, why does this taste like a lemonade mixed with maybe a knockoff of a Mike's Hard Lemonade or something in that range. Maybe that was kind of my thought when I had that. So, here's what the beer looks like. Pretty clear, extremely clear. You can see my face. I can see my house from Alaska. Anyway, very clear. A little bit of fuzz, a little nice little head up top. Definite some lime. The born on date is quite fresh. It is April of 16th, 2018. Hey, that's a plus. Fresh beer. Very citrusy, very that. So, oh shit. Fuck mother. I hate to spill beer. Spill beer, no. It has the lime flavor is really much there. It doesn't remind me of the Bud Light Lime or the Tequila a couple of years ago that Anheuser-Busch put out. I don't know if y'all may remember that a couple of years ago, moons ago, back in, was it 98, 99, Anheuser-Busch before the takeover of InBev, before InBev took over. Well, I put out a beer Tequila because I guess they were competing with Corona, which, so we all know, that was the beer that you put the lime in the bottle, and you gives it a nice little refreshing citrus taste to it. And I'm sure this is what this beer is, and definitely probably perfect for the summer months. Which I think that would be who they're trying to target. Um, Look, it's very a stiff, firm competition out there of beers that you're competing with or styles you're competing with. Um, you know, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you competing with the Reds Apple Ale, competing with the Angry Orchard crowd. You're also competing with those who love white wines like Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio, Riesling, Zinfandel. That's who you're competing with, and these flavored beers. Some of them I have done okay. I know the Red's Wicked Ale has done pretty good for Miller. as is the Red's Apple Ale. I've done very well. Then if we want to stay with the Miller brand, you look at the Still Reserve, the Alloy series of flavored beers are high gravity malt liquors. I think they're wretched in my personal opinion. I wouldn't, like, hell the hell no, I wouldn't touch that. But you have these styles that are out there. That's basically who they're competing with, and maybe a little bit it reminds me of also not only that, but also the Bud Light La Marita, the Rita lines. The flavored beers. The Straw Rita, the Margarita. If you look at the top 20 list of best-selling beers out there, I know the Margarita or the La Marita is in that top 20, and I said, that's kind of in the same category as the Reds or the Angry Orchard Apple Ale or the Seagrams or the Smirnoff group or even the Mike's Hard Lemonade. I would put this in that category. But 4.2% ABV. I mean, you can knock a lot of these back during the summer months. Humid, it's hot. You're by the pool at the beach. This would probably be a good thing to sort of, enjoy. Um, Maybe me, I just prefer my beer to taste like beer without all the additives in it. Maybe that might be for you. You like that, but not for me. If I want to add something, I'll add it myself. Paprika, maybe. I'll add something into it. Hey. Uh, like I said, this is an enjoyable beer. I mean, it's easy drinking. It's refreshing. It's good to have, like I said, out at the clubs, at the beach, pool, whatever. This is something. But again, I'm more I want my light beer to taste like a light beer. So I think I'm going to leave the score. And I'm sure that this was going to probably do well. Brewery, as some of you may know, the people behind Ice House, the man behind the mask. Ice House, of course, that's one of the preeminent ice beers that came on the scene in 1994. At that time, of course, Plankwood Brewery, of course, was bought by Miller. Very easy, enjoyable, probably one of the best ice beers that I've had, still do to this day. I get that a lot at a very reasonable price, maybe like $3.35, $3.50, depends on where I get it. At certain places in town in Mobile. So for 4-pack 16-ounce cans. This was about $3.53 at Walmart plus tax came with the $4 $4 and change. So again, that's kind of how I'm looking at it. Very easy drinking summer, laid back by the pool, by the beach type of beverage, but I would probably avoid this. That just be me. So that's my view of it. So two hats, excuse me, a natural lime flavored light beer will get a C score for me, and I think that's fair. You may not agree with it, but hey, it's my channel. All right. If you think it deserves a C score, or maybe a higher or lower, leave your thoughts and statements on the bottom. John Henderson Pierre, so C would be a 7.7 score. Leave statements and comments on the bottom. John Henderson Pierre, the Beer Hamilton, and keep on watching as always. Cheers. Two hats. Bang, bang, bang. Light beer, citrus.